Hello friends, welcome back to lmsle.com. In today's video, we will see how you can add the select missing words question in your Moodle question bank. The select missing words question is pretty similar to the drag and drop into text question type in Moodle. The difference is for the select missing words questions, the answers are displayed in the form of drop down menu, while for the drag and drop question type, it is shown as the text boxes which needs to be dragged and dropped onto the specific area in the question window. So now let us see how you can add the select missing words question type in your Moodle course. In order to do that, you need to log into your Moodle as a teacher and go to the course where you want to add this. So now whenever you are there in the course page, you need to go to the question bank from the top here. And whenever you are there on the question bank, you can directly click on this create a new question here. Here you will see the list of all the question types available on your Moodle course by your site admin. You might have more or less or have them in different order also. So you can see that we have this select missing words question here, which comes by default in the Moodle core. Whenever you click on this one, you will see a description in the right panel which says that missing words in the question text are filled in using drop down menus. So as I explained you earlier, now let us click on this add button to add this. Now we are on the question editing window, and here you can first of all select the category for this question if you would like to change it from the default category. In the second field, you can enter the question name. So let me say that it is the English language. I'm just giving it a random name as of now. And in the question text, you can put in your question. Now there is a specific way how you need to format the question text here. I will just show you how exactly. So let me say that Johnny wants to, and for the option for the question, you need to mention in the double square brackets like this and give it the number 1 for the first option. So I would like to mention here Johnny wants to play with his friends, and here I will just give another option here with 2 and mention here as friends. And in the next line, I would like to mention he also likes to do, I would like to answer them as running here in the third field. Now we have 3 blanks in this question text here, and for these 3 blanks we can give the answers in the choices section here. But let me explain you these other options also here just now for the brief. For the question status, you can keep it as a draft until you are finished while doing this question, so that it will not appear in any quiz. Whenever you mark it as ready, then only it will be ready to go in any quiz. So you can keep it as a draft for the time being. Then you can change the default mark for this question here. You can also provide the general feedback for the students in this field. Now coming to the choices section, here you need to define the answer for the choice 1. So let me say that I would like to mention here as playing, and for the second option I would like to give them answer as his, and then I would like to give them the third answer as running. Now since the third question is in the second row, so let me say that I would like to give it to the group B. So what will happen is the options in the group A will be appearing in the first line, like for the first and second drop down menu. Then the group B options will be appearing for this second line options. So you can configure as and when you need. So let me say that I would like to mention as swimming as the other options for group B, and then her for group A, and then play for group A. So I have 4 choices for group A and 2 choices for group B. For the other options, I will just leave it as blank, or let me explain you in brief. Here you can give the combined feedback, like for any correct response, what the students will see, for any partially correct response, what your students will see, and then for any incorrect response, what the feedback you can define here. And if you have the multiple tries enabled for your question, then how much will be the penalty for each incorrect try. And you can also display the hints by going to these options. And once you are done with all these options, then you can click on this save changes button. So now our question is ready, and I will show you how it will display for your students. So I will just go to this question and I will click on the preview button here. So here you can see that Johnny wants to playing her. So you can choose any option here. So let me say that I would like to use this, and he also likes to do swimming. So similarly, you can also create the select missing words question in your Moodle course. If you face any problem while following this video, please let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button as well as press the bell icon. It will really help me to create more engaging content for you in the future. Thank you.